Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Samsung device and let me share with you how to customize the quick settings panel. So for example, how to add the photos to the background, how to resize specific items and many more. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is to actually reset everything. So I will reset the panel settings, let me quickly do it. I will also reset the options that I've got currently applied because I just want to start with let's say brand new and plain quick settings. So the first thing you probably know about, but I just wanted to quickly mention it, is that you can actually change the size and the position of those panels right here, of those icons. All you need to do is to tap on this edit icon in the upper panel, so the pencil icon, and now you can tap on it and hold it and change the position. You can just drag the buttons right here to add it to this panel, just make it, just move it around. Moreover, you can change the size of it, and as you can see here we've got the kind of lines or borders. Thanks to it we can change the size. So if you've got the border or the line on the side, you can actually expand it or make it shorter. So in this case, in the case of the icons here, we can make it either on this one section or two sections and enlarge it. Thanks to which we've got also the let's say the name of the icon, right? Moreover, which is quite interesting, and probably you know about it, but I just wanted to mention it. Here we've got our brightness sliders, let's say, and we can make it smaller, but also we can change the position. We can leave it vertically or horizontally, which is great. And here the music, if we've got the line under the or at the bottom of the icon or the section, we can simply expand it or make it shorter. So this is how it works. And to be honest, this is the most common and the most plain way to customize this section, because in a second I'll show you how to expand even this option. So we will be able to not only use the specific guide here, but we will be able to add another one so we can freely adjust the size. But we will get into it. Let me just tap on done. I don't really care about this this layout right now. Before we'll start, you need a specific app which is called Good Lock. You can find it in the Google Play Store or Galaxy Store. Just download it. It's free of charge, so highly recommend that. Thanks to it, we will be able to actually customize everything. So let me quickly or maybe we will start with that. So let's open the Good Lock. Basically, we will start with the plugins, with the plugins section. And what you need to do in order to be able to customize the quick panel setting, we need to scroll and find the option QuickStar. Just tap on this download icon next to it, and after downloading, just tap on it. So the first thing you need to do is to simply tap on this on option, so you will activate all of the things that are available right here. And in this tutorial I plan to go through all of them in order to show you how to customize your quick panel. However, I'd like to start with the advanced settings. And here on the third position, we've got this option resize panel item. So this is the option I've talked about before, because after turning it on, you can see that now we've got this line in the corner of each of the elements, which means that we can expand it fully for the whole screen, for example, or change the position of it according to your personal needs. And of course, if you will tap on done, it will be set just like you want to. So just give me a second. I will move around all of those icons here, and I'll show you. I will come back after I will finish. Alright, so this is the layout I'd like to use. For me, it's nice. I think I will be able to show you a lot of things that are available thanks to this layout. So let's start again with opening this QuickStar. So I would like to start with the panel theme. I will not really use it, but I just wanted to show you that if you don't want to add the background images to the panels, you can simply choose the recommended themes which have different colors, or you can actually do your own theme. So you can choose specific elements, for example this one, and you can choose the color, the saturation, etc., and basically create everything you want here. So we've got two different sections, obviously, our quick panel or control center and the notification panel, and you can separately change it. So highly recommend that if you don't really want to use the photos. However, if you want to, simply tap on edit panel style, and as you can see now here in this section we can add different photos to the background, to the bottom box, media player, brightness and volume. So I will just show you on the bottom box how to do it. And after that I will cut the video and show you the final result for this section. So what you need to do is to simply tap on this plus icon next to the element that you'd like to customize and choose the photo. I think I will pick this one, so let me tap on it. Now your device will ask you whether you want to apply the photo as it is or you can crop it. So I think I will crop it. Let me tap on it and I will crop it maybe like that, because I just want to avoid this white border. So let's tap on done. As you can see, it has been immediately applied, and now after unrolling we can see that the photo has been immediately applied. Of course, after expanding the control center, it will be also expanded. In my case, because of the position I've put my panel here, it expands in a really weird way, but of course we can quickly change it. So let me just change the position, let me expand it, maybe something like that, tap on done, and as you can see it is much better. Even after expanding it looks better. So this is how it works, and the same operation is used in the media player, brightness and volume. So let me choose, for example, the brightness. I will pick this one. I'll choose this photo because it has a nice gradient that I'd like to use. Again, I will crop the picture, and I think I will pick only the gradient without the mountains. So let me tap on done. Now we can unroll the upper panel to check, and as you can see I've got the gradient. So just do it for all of the sections according to your liking, and just give me a second, I will finish everything. Alright, so I've already added the background images to specific panels, but what if I will tell you that we can also add the photos or images right here in this Wi-Fi, for example, Bluetooth, or this dark mode, etc. So for a regular, normal icons, also for those that are here in the panel. So all you need to do here is to tap on the buttons. So next to the controls we've got buttons, and here we've got the full list of all available buttons that are that can be applied to the quick panel, and here we can actually apply the photos. Obviously it works really the same just like in the previous options, so let me show it to you on the Wi-Fi and I will come back after customizing everything. So let's tap on this plus icon, and for Wi-Fi I've got this generated photo, so let me tap on it. Again, I will crop it. So I'll pick only this Wi-Fi option, right? So I will try to fit it in this square and tap on done. And now after unrolling you can see that here we've got this Wi-Fi icon, which is really great because you really can customize your quick panel settings and make it really cohesive. Everything will be in the same theme if you will choose everything right. A really nice option. So let me quickly crop the picture, sorry, not the crop the picture, but just cut the video, and I will come back with the final result. Alright, so I finished the customization, and now we can go back to our Good Lock app. Here next to the buttons we've got an additional option, borders, and I'm not sure if you will see the difference. Let's take a look at this icon, for example. Right now we've got this white border around it, and what we can do here is to simply turn it off. And now you can see that this white border simply disappeared, but I'm not really sure if it is the best option, because sometimes it might be hard to actually tell if the option is turned on or not. So I don't think that it is the best option. I would personally keep the border turned on. Alright, so we are done with the edit panel style. So now we can move to the advanced settings, for example. So this is the section where we've activated the resizing option. So here you can set a separate panel layout for landscape mode. If you want to, you can use it or not. Here on the second position, we've got the bar levels. So if you'd like to know the exact level of the brightness or your volume, you can actually turn this option on just by tapping on the switcher. And now, as you can see here, we've got the exact level, so you can control your volume or brightness even more. You can know the exact number. So if you wish, you can keep it here. Resize panel items, so this is the previous option. You can also expand the color palette for icons if you want to, but some of them might not be supported, and I think that this is the best option to use if you've got your own theme set. So not the background photos right here, but the whole theme with changing the colors, etc. Here we've got also the button spacing, which is also great because now let's take a look at this section with the icons. Now we've got the spacing, and thanks to this spacing we've got 4 icons in a row, but we can make it narrower, for example. And now after expanding, you can see that we've got a lot of apps in one row, so we are just changing the space between them. Of course, we can make it wider, and we've got only 1 in a row. So obviously just choose the option which you like the most and which is the most comfortable, considering your layout, right? Because depending on what size you've got this panel here, the borders and the spacing between the icons will also fit differently. Here you can also decide whether you want to use the split panel ratio and what kind of ratio you want to, because you know that if you will use your finger in the right corner, you will open the control center, and in the left one you will open the notifications. And right here you can actually change it. So if you prefer that to have it split 50-50, then it means that here you can swipe your finger and you will still open the control center, and here to open the notification center. Or you can make the notifications smaller, so for example only from the corner. If you will swipe your finger, you will open the notification center. So there are plenty of options, different. You can apply different approaches according to what you actually like. So I think I will leave it something like that. I mean, I don't really need a full 30%. It's okay for me. So this is what you can do in the advanced settings. Here you've got also the visibility of indicator icons, so the icons that are shown on the status bar. You can decide what kind of network information you want to apply, for example the network speed if you've got one, the lock screen, etc. Here the system icon, so if you don't want to see the mobile data signal, you can simply turn it off by tapping on the switcher here. Or alarms, if you don't like the icon for alarms, you can still simply turn it off. And as you can see, you've got plenty of things to choose from. So this is how to customize it. And the clock settings, which are also quite interesting, because if you want to, for example, you can show the date on the status bar. Just by tapping on the switcher, you can apply it. Moreover, you can change the format. So you can tap on show date, and for example, here you've got first of all the day again, and the month, and then day, month again, the specific day like Thursday, and then the day, etc. So you can just choose the system, the format that you like the most. For example, this one in my case. Here you can also decide whether you want to show AM and PM. However, obviously it will be applied if you've got the 12-hour clock format applied. If you will decide to tap on this switcher, then your device will automatically change the 24-hour format to 12-hour format. Here you can also show the seconds, so you can just tap on the switcher and activate this option. Obviously it will not be really seen on the status bar, but after unrolling the upper panel, you can see that here we've got the seconds. Here you can also decide where you want to apply this, the clock. So on the left, like it is right here, you can also place it on the right, so it will just move the other icons to the center, or you can hide it at all, and you will not really have the information about the date, the time, etc. So it's completely up to you how you would like to personalize it. Alright, so that will be all. This is the tutorial of how to actually customize this quick settings section. I really hope that you liked it, and that it was useful. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.